at the Trump Marina, and all these beers starts now.
Still crazy after all these
I
beers.
know.
One more time. It's okay. It's okay.
Hi, I'm Christy, and we're at the Trump Marina, and still crazy after all these beers starts now.
Still Crazy After All These Beers is brought to you by our friends at Michelob, crafting a better beer. And Porta Pong, the world's #1 best-selling inflatable beer pong table at portapong.com.
Hey, welcome to Still Crazy After All These Beers. What could be better than being at the marina in Atlantic City on a beautiful sunny and 70-degree day? And I'll tell you what, we're drinking some great beers. I'm joined with this group. Are you guys my bodyguards for today? What's this all about, Mike?
Just having a good time out at the marina.
Well, what we're doing, I got Mike here to my left, I got Trevor directly to my right, and I got JR to Trevor's right. And what we're doing right now, we're participating in a little event that's kind of sponsored by Sam Adams. They want to come out with a brand new beer, and nationally they're letting the tasting audience sample 2 different beers to see what they like, and then they're going to vote on it. So right now, what we have a beer called Sam Adams Pils. That means it's a Pilsner. And that's what, Mike, hold this glass up here to the camera so you guys can see what we're drinking in terms of color. Now, you guys, what do you normally drink? Are you guys craft beer drinkers, or does anything work?
Yeah, anything works. Usually Coors Light is the way to go. Anything in my glass, usually.
So as long as it's liquid, has alcohol in it, and that'll work for you, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Trevor, how about you?
I like the Stone personally, the Keystone. It's you know, it hits the palate well, you know. It's real good. Yeah.
Okay. And JR, what's your beer of preference?
The cheapest, the best. That's how it goes.
I didn't ask you about women. I asked about beer. All right. And we're going to edit that out in case he has a wife or girlfriend, but we're not going to worry about that now. All right, so what we have is the Sam Adams Pilsner. Guys, did you try it yet? If so, take a sip. If not, rather take a sip, and then we're going to ask your impressions of this beer. And I'm going to start right over here with Mike. What do you think, man?
Good. It's good. Smooth. The smooth Sam Adams taste, not bad.
And of course, Sam Adams is noted for their consistency. No flavors way over the top, except for things like Utopia's Millennium. But they reach the masses, and they make some really damn good beers. Let's face it. Trevor, what do you think, man?
It's crisp, it's refreshing, light, you know, it's all around good, you know.
And you've also got an empty glass, which tells me you probably like it.
Yeah, I'm trying to, you know, make it last, but it's going down pretty quick.
JR, let's throw it your way. What do you think?
It's great. Refreshing, goes down easy, and it's a lot better than the cheap stuff that I usually
You
drink.
talking about the girls again, or
Maybe.
I'm really putting JR on the spot here, but let's face it, this guy deserves it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, yeah.
All right, so we're going to remember what that beer's like. We're going to kind of cleanse our palate, and then we're going to try beer number 2, which is going to be the Sam Adams Ale. You ready to do that, guys?
Absolutely.
All right, if you got any stuff left in your glass there, down it, take a little break, and then we're going to try sample number 2. And we're back, and the guys now have the second sample, which is the Sam Adams Ale. So, guys, let's hold that up. First of all, Trevor, I got to get you to stop drinking, man, because I'll tell you what.
I'm sorry.
Holy cow, you must
have
have
out here.
You had a lot of salty things before we started.
Yeah,
right?
it was cheese nips.
It was the cheese nips did it. Okay, well, we know what we got to hide from you the rest of the way.
Yeah, the cheesy, I love it. The cheesy on my fingers, it's so good, you know.
I had heard you were cheesy, but that's a whole other subject, and we're not going to go there right now. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have the ale, and we held that up, and we see it's a tad bit darker in color. Does color, JR, let me ask you, does the color of beer make any difference to you?
A very big difference. Okay. I like lighter stuff usually, generally.
So do you associate then the color of the beer with the flavor of it?
Yeah, definitely. I think darker usually has like more of like a bitter or just a nasty taste in my mind compared to lighter, more, I guess, I don't know, a lighter beer has a better just taste to it. It's like a nice day out. You just want to have some, goes down, yeah.
Trevor, let's throw that your way. What are your impressions about this ale?
It's definitely hoppy. They definitely added more hops to it, but it's good though. It's a good dark beer. Personally, I think I prefer the Pilsner myself, but I mean, if it's here, I drink it. I drink it if it was in the fridge, you know.
And in terms of alcohol content, there's not a whole lot to choose between the two. The first one's going to come in a little bit over 5%, and the ale pretty much the same, maybe a tad bit more. What do you think, Mike?
I like the first one better. This one has a stronger taste, And for the alcohol content, I definitely choose the first one if they're the same.
And how about the hop bitterness at the end? Do you is that something that you care for, or you go back to the Pilsner, which again has a little bit of hop, but not quite as over the top?
I'm not a big fan of hoppy beers. I'd rather go for that Pilsner, this nice smooth taste.
Yeah, as we said, this is something that Sam Adams is doing this year. Look for the rollout of it coming up at some point later on, maybe next year. But they've done this in the past also. They did was it a blackberry wit that they came out with as part of last year's competition. It's a great way to get people to try their product, and you know, people are going to buy what they like. And I think it's unanimous that we're voting for the Pilsner here. Is that right? So we're going to go with
among college kids, you know, I think the A rules supreme for, you know, the whole beer pong and everything like that. You know, it goes down, you know.
I think
it's light.
I think this guy went to college at some point, right? Or either that, he just hung out on campuses.
Yeah, so college, definitely.
Did I ever see you went to catch a predator? No, it wasn't you, was it?
Walking up the driveway, I don't know. I think I turned around and ran. I'm not sure.
So that's it. We got a unanimous vote, and the red states didn't make it this time, I guess. But we're putting in a vote for the Sam Adams Pils. We'll see what happens with it. You guys check it out, and we'll see you next time on Still Crazy After All These Beers. God, I'm thirsty, guys, huh?
I could use another one.
Are you going to buy me one?
We'll see.
See you next time.